This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, and with my traveling compadres. Java Chapman.
Are we bilingual today?
Is that what we're doing? Add a little spice on
and
it.
entertainment attorney Kamel King. I typed that word in
Did
there.
you type the word out right?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Well, it was in Word. It's never going to let me mess
up. A
up.
little help from Microsoft.
It's never going to let me mess up. What you been up to, Kamel?
Ooh, just grinding.
Are you?
Yes. Oh, man.
How's Emerald Tiger been?
It's doing great.
Good.
Doing really, really good,
If
man.
y'all don't know, that's the artist management company that he's over.
Yes, and I was blessed to spend a lot of time with Bobby Rush yesterday.
Yeah, see.
And the week before last,
Rub it
about
in.
4 hours with him. He just getting a whole lot of game, just how to operate in this industry. So shout out to Mr. Rush.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. I mean, to have a great like him to give me time, the most precious thing, and to download knowledge, like I'm beyond blessed this week.
That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good stuff. Well, shout out to Emerald Tiger.
Thank you so much.
And your lucky sit down with Mr. Rush that I'm now jelly of. So thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, listen. Something that's coming up around your neck of the woods that had to be postponed last week is Holy Mila 2025, the Festival of Colors. That is now rescheduled for Saturday, April the 12th, 11 a.m. at the Hindu Temple Society of Mississippi in Brandon, Mississippi. This has mouth-watering food for you to enjoy. Music, dance, kids' activities, holy colors, and so much more. And I'm just excited that it's back on, Kamel.
You know what's back on?
What?
Is your hair. I mean, it is coiffing. What is it? Coiffing?
Coif?
You coiffing?
It's
coiffing. Really?
I'll type that in the word.
It's coif on to the second power.
It's coiffed up.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, listen, if you go out to Holy Mila and you have a coif to do, make sure you wear your bonnet because that powder is going to get into your hair, and I was going to be prepared when I go on April the 12th. But I wanted to show a
Now,
little
y'all
video.
hear that, sisters? Don't go out there getting mad.
I know it.
Okay?
I had to prep everybody.
Because my sisters.
I know.
Don't get mad.
I wanted to show a quick video before we get started with our first segment of Holy Mila. If you are on YouTube, you'll enjoy this. If you're not, go to YouTube, type in Next Stop Mississippi or MPB Think Radio or Mississippi Public Broadcasting, and you'll see it. I don't know. Y'all can play it. Y'all can play that, and I can talk over it. But look at this, y'all. Look at how exciting this looks. So that's the temple. Everybody's out there like hanging out and
It's
everything.
like a whole street festival.
It's a street festival.
They got the food.
Yeah, she told me there is food for days. You can get all kind of artwork and everything out there. It is so nice. It's the biggest little event that they've got out there in Brandon, Mississippi. And I'm so excited that they were.
Who cleans it up? That's number one.
The
And number
rain.
two, like, what is the protocol for hitting somebody in the face with
Color powder.
I mean, it's like you do it whatever.
Yep.
Because I can release a lot of stress going
You
out
sign
there.
a waiver before you go in.
Oh,
Did you
wow.
say holy or holly? How do you say it? I don't know.
Holy Mila.
Holy Mila.
Holy Mila.
And that's the Festival of Colors?
Festival of Colors.
Okay.
Make sure y'all go out to our events calendar and you'll see more about that. Coming up, though, it's our first stop at the Stranger Than Fiction Film Festival. They're going to tell us all about what's strange and what's not. April 10th through the 13th at the Capri Theater in Fondren Yard in Jackson. And in with us to tell us everything strange is Mississippi Film Society Executive Director Ryan Parker. Ryan, welcome to Next Stop Mississippi.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
you
I love
so-
the show so much. So great to chat with you guys.
Ryan, thank you so much.
Thanks, Ryan.
He's excited about this. Ryan, I'm excited about your first Stranger Than Film Festival, April 10th through the 13th. Let them know about the Mississippi Film Society and about this event.
Yeah, the Mississippi Film Society is a nonprofit that was founded in 2023, that works to provide educational, entertainment, inspirational opportunities for Mississippians across the state around film screenings, workshops, panel discussions, and things like that. So we do preview screenings of upcoming theatrical releases through the work that I do in marketing publicity. And we also screen independent films, whether those be narratives or documentaries that may not have a theatrical release in Mississippi just because we're kind of a smaller market. So that's a bit of the background with the Film Society. And it was always a dream to host a film festival. There are great film festivals in Jackson and across the state. So I love film festivals. So any reason to get together and watch a bunch of great films, with a lot of fun people is my idea of good time anyway. So hopefully folks will come out and enjoy.
Yeah, I love that.
It's been amazing, to watch the film societies, the festivals really catch up to the booming business, that the film incentive and our great lush landscapes and actors and workforce, just catching up with all of the influx of business that the state has been given. Talk about that.
Well, I mean, it's a great opportunity. When you think about festivals, we're screening a couple of shorts that were shot here in Mississippi about Mississippians. And we also have features that are from across the country. And so when you're inviting filmmakers in, you're also simultaneously marketing Mississippi to those filmmakers as a place where you should consider come shoot your next film in Mississippi with, as you mentioned, the great incentives, the locations, the people. So it's a kind of a twofer, really. You can showcase a filmmaker's independent film that may not get a theatrical release. It may end up on a streamer, but you're also encouraging them to find a new place to shoot. So, yeah.
I love this. And you're encouraging them to all come together in one accord at the Stranger Than Film Festival. Let them know about times and I guess just about the whole lineup for those 3 days, basically.
Yeah, so you can. It starts Thursday night, April 10th, so next week, and ends Sunday night, April 13th. All the information, tickets, passes, information about the films. We have some free screenings thanks to some great partnerships with folks like the Mississippi Humanities Council and the Mississippi Film Office, for example, and Visit Mississippi. You can go to strangerthanfiction.eventive.org to find out all of that information. And for me, it's, if we do it again next year, we're going to call it Stranger Than Fiction. I don't know. We'll see. The theme really came out this year from seeing a couple of docs at the end of last year that kind of had that same theme where it's like, this is a story that you couldn't make up. Like the fact that this is a real story is Stranger Than Fiction. And so was able to find other films that kind of fit that theme. And so, we got a couple of narrative films. We've got several docs. And those narrative films, one is a kid-friendly film on Saturday morning, The Legend of Ochi, which is, we're going to do a breakfast cereal buffet for the kids.
Oh, man, I'm crashing it.
I'm a child. Oh, okay, good, Ryan.
Yeah, come get your Lucky Charm, whatever choice, what's your favorite cereal? I'll make sure I have it. Free coffee from North Shore, and then the other features that we have are also, the narratives are also loosely based in or strongly based in a true story, the writer's own experiences. It's just a fun, quirky. The docs are quirky. They don't feel like docs. They're not boring talking head stuff. So, yeah.
Good stuff. I love that. I love it. And I also love, and y'all, I threw a picture in there. The National Folk Festival manager, Tabi Moyo. Tabi and Ryan were in the Film Society together. Look at Tabi and Ryan.
And Nina.
In the mountains.
That's Sundance. I think it was maybe the first time I met them, like years ago before the world shut down. I think that was like 2020 or something.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, and I should say with the film office, real quick, I should say there's also a workshop. Anybody that's listening out there that wants to learn more about kind of breaking into the film industry, to your point earlier about it growing here in Mississippi. Anybody that the skill sets that a lot of folks have, can translate into the industry with just some introduction and some kind of coaching and workshopping. And so we're really trying to show how, it's hard to break into the industry, but it may not be as hard as you think. So we're doing a workshop on Saturday at 1 at the Capri Theater that is co-hosted by the Film Office and the University of Mississippi Film and Theater Department. So you can see more information about that too. So
good stuff.
On the website.
Good stuff. I love it, Ryan. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us to let us know all about the Stranger Than Fiction Film Festival, April 10th through the 13th. I cannot wait for that. It's going to be so amazing. And listen, everybody, 3 minutes of your time will help pay for another year's worth of Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. Are you ready for that, Kamel?
I'm ready. Put that money where your ears.
I know it. It's dry. drive time. And if you're planning on helping out the nonprofits that are meaningful to you this year, now is the time. Do that by giving at mpbonline.org or by calling 888-372-4483. Joining us in the studio is the great Lacey Alexander.
The great.
And the great Kevin
The
Farrell.
great.
Thanks, Jermaine. I am Kevin Farrell. We're asking you to get involved in something great, supporting public interest journalism and midday programs that make us smarter every weekday. There's another great reason to give today. The MPB Member Matching Fund is matching your gift dollar for dollar. So you're doubling the power of your contribution when you contribute on this last day of our spring drive. With me in the studio, here's Lacey Alexander.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Jermaine. When we started this spring on-air fundraiser, it was our hope that the drive would be a success. And how do we know it's successful? When we hear from you. You are the one that matters. People are helping out from near and far. That's how public media works. You do your part, we play ours. Keeping you informed, inspired, and engaged day and night. Please be as generous as soon as you can and help out in the final hours of the campaign and get your donation matched dollar for dollar right now. Do that at mpbonline.org or call us now and we'll help you make a difference. 888-372-4483. You can also text the word GIVE, G-I-V-E, to that number, 888-372-4483.
Now, Lacey, I'm getting older and my hearing is not quite as good as it used to be. Did I hear that there's a dollar for dollar match going on?
There is a dollar for dollar match going on. Should I say it a third time?
That's a dollar for dollar match.
It's a dollar for dollar match.
Let's say it together.
Dollar
a dollar
for
for dollar match. You know, Camille and Jermaine bring you Next Stop Mississippi Fridays at 10 a.m. That's just about the time you're wondering what's happening this weekend. In past shows and podcast episodes, the Next Stops have included the Farish Forward Festival, the Pacesetter Gallery's Open Mic Poetry Night, and Blues Night. What markets, sporting events, concerts, fairs, and festivals are coming up in Mississippi? Your donation to MPB will help us bring you more Next Stop Mississippi so you'll always be in the know. Support all of it with your contribution in any amount right now.
The idea of having multiple choices in how we spend our time and money is liberating on one hand, but a little baffling on another. Sometimes it's easy to just do nothing. But giving to MPB Think Radio is really a no-brainer. You listen. You appreciate that we respect your intelligence. The only thing you have to consider is what amount you can give. A lot of people choose to give $100, $200, or $300. If you have more to give, well, that would be wonderful. It only takes 3 minutes to help out at mpbonline.org. You can also call or text the word GIVE to our phone number, 888-372-4483, and we'll say it again, your donations will be matched dollar for dollar. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
You know, back in the day, us old folks used to drink coffee out of a porcelain-lined tin campfire mug. Well, MPB has updated the style with our newly designed campfire mug in a nice matte white with a tight-fitting top for traveling. It's a 14-ounce campfire mug, and it has an insulated interior with the MPB logo in blue. Show your support for MPB Think Radio and ask about the campfire mug. It's yours when you make a contribution of $60 or $5 a month as an MPB sustainer. We want to say thanks when you call or text the word GIVE to 888-372-4483, or you can see the new mug when you donate online at mpbonline.org. And oh, by the way, your contribution is being matched dollar for dollar.
Sorry. This on-air fundraiser is going to make a real difference in the programming you'll hear on the radio and see on MPB TV. Please have your gift matched dollar for dollar today. Call or text the word GIVE to 888-372-4483, and thanks.
You're listening to Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, in with my road dogs, Kamel King and Java Chapman. All three of us need to say Next
dollar
Stop
for dollar.
Oh.
Dollar for dollar. That's what we're going to say, dollar for dollar match. If y'all hear me.
I just wanted to do
you hear me?
Where we do it all
dollar
together.
For dollar.
Okay.
2 for the price of 1.
There you go.
Okay.
However you like to
Let me count down.
digest that.
Everybody at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
Dollar for dollar.
And those extra voices you hear saying it along with us is none other than the executive director of the MPB Foundation, Angela Perez, and Lisa Lancaster from MPB Foundation as well in the building with us. Also, to get this last day of our pledge drive popped off. How excited are you about it, Angela?
Very excited. So excited I'm ordering pizza for lunch.
Look at there. Bye, Kamel.
Don't let it be Little Caesars, baby. We need the good stuff.
No. Don't
not
you
the
worry
Little
about all
Caesars.
that. Don't you worry
Let me not
about
hate them
all
Little
that.
Caesars. That hot and ready is pretty
I'm
good.
not telling.
Those
Shop local, eat local.
That's
what
There
right.
you
I'm gonna
go.
say.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Ain't no
Those
Little
hot and-
Caesars up in here.
But
There you go.
listen, those hot and ready.
Them hot and readies, they do what they do.
If you're driving, you got a headache, you need some food.
Not a headache.
I've turned in many a time.
Dollar for dollar match.
That's
Dollar
right.
Bring
for
it back
dollar
home
match.
here.
That's
Yes.
right. Listen, we are having Angela and Lisa in to talk about the Mississippi Antique Showcase Oxford coming up
Yes.
May 2nd and the 3rd at the Inn at Old Miss in University, Mississippi. I am so excited about this. Another one. We get to
Another
do
one.
another one. Of course, if you are an antique enthusiast, this is the place for you. Angela, let them know why they should be excited as well.
Because you come to the wonderful city of Oxford. Everyone knows it is great. Even if you live in Starkville, you have to say Oxford's a great town.
Yeah.
You can't beat the square.
Yeah.
And so we are going to the Inn at Ole Miss, and this is like our, what, Lisa, 6th season of this?
6, yes.
So it just keeps getting better and better, and we keep seeing more fascinating items every time.
Yeah.
And you there's just no better way to find out what that heirloom is valued at, and if you have a treasure on your hands, than to come and have a party while you do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Eat and drink and visit with other people and get your item appraised. You
Right.
just can't
Yeah.
beat it.
Right. And I wanted you to know, too, Oxford has recently been named, as of March 2025, one of HGTV's most charming small towns in America.
I
So
can
what a
believe it.
place.
I can believe
Yeah.
it.
What a place
Absolutely.
to have our Mississippi Antique Showcase, Oxford.
Exactly.
I'm excited about that. I am so excited. So the Inn at Old Miss, how lovely is that?
I love
how,
that
How
hotel.
beautiful is that?
It is a wonderful hotel.
Yes.
And so the ballroom there is going to be where we will be filming. And so if you bring your item, Lisa, you can maybe be on television
That's
and
right.
be featured in our show. So we would just like to, not guaranteed, but just depends. So come and find out.
Right. So May 2nd, everybody needs to be there at 1 p.m. that Friday, right?
No.
Come
So,
earlier?
No.
You're like, you got the whole wrong date.
Listen.
No. We have a schedule. We're professionals at this now. We have a
Okay.
schedule.
Well, for the spectators who would like to show up, can they come at 1?
They can absolutely. We have observation donation tickets available. Those are for $60. And
Okay.
the good thing about that is if you don't have something that you want to get appraised, you can just come and enjoy the show, the food, the drinks, and watch it be filmed. And yeah.
Yeah.
So let me add to that, though, whether you get an observation ticket or a $100 donation for an appraisal, you do get the food and drink and all that, but also that comes with that is a full year membership to MPB, which
Oh, that's
means
great. That's
right.
you
That
receive
is
our
great.
streaming service, PBS Passport,
Wow.
fine tuning every month, invitations to events, just all kinds of benefits
For just a
to that.
$40 upgrade on the ticket?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
it's
is
just-
a steal.
Yeah. Plus, you get to give to MPB. So.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a steal.
Yes, it is a steal. Okay, so Saturday, 10 a.m. That's what it says on the flyer.
10 to
It's-
4.
Look at the flyer.
The times are 1 to 6 on Friday and
that's
10
what the
to 4
flyer says.
on Saturday.
And y'all like, nah, Jermaine, you got the time.
Well,
Like,
no, it's not that. It's just that we do have a schedule for the people who are actually coming. They may not want to stay for all of that
Okay,
time. So
okay.
we kind of narrow it down.
You
for them
weren't
so
wrong.
that-
You weren't wrong,
I know
girl.
it.
Yeah, you weren't wrong.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it.
What's one of the most amazing appraisals that you guys have seen in these
Oh
seasons?
gosh, there's a lot now since it's in the 6th season. But There was a baseball that was signed by Babe Ruth one time, and there was some gym short, basketball Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali's boxing shorts.
Now I would
there was
love that one.
that Brenda's box.
Brenda's box
first
is the main thing.
night was that was the,
the music. Was it a music box? That was it.
Yeah, that she got from an ex-boyfriend for free.
Yeah. Coach Charlie's tapestries, wasn't that the rugs or something him and his wife had gotten appraised?
Blanket, tapestry, something like that. Yes.
They got appraised really
and
well.
And another man brought his, and I think they're working to have it put in a museum in D.C. Because of what he found out about it. I can't remember all the details, but we've just had some fascinating things.
And the vampire slaying kit. I mean, who can deny the vampire slaying kit, which is a real kit?
That's got to be one of my faves of all time.
Wow.
It's the vampire killing kit.
They needed that back in the day. You know that, right?
Wow.
That was a serious thing.
It's so fun, though, when you're there. Like, I was there being able to interview these people, and they bring these items out, and it's so neat to see. I mean, the one man had an old medieval-looking convertible chair that he had brought out. The gentleman that I was pictured with, he had brought old maps before Vicksburg was even, developed.
Wow.
So it's so much learning and history and things that go on inside of the Mississippi Antique Showcase, and it's amazing, and people are excited. They're sitting around, they're talking with each other, they're eating their food, they're getting ready to go on set, and it's so exciting.
It really is. And our appraisers, who are so wonderful, who come from all over the Southeast, Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee, of course, Mississippi, and they have been, they're just wonderful to do this for us, so we appreciate them as well.
I love it. Where can they go to get more information, and who can they call?
Lisa, I'll turn that to you.
Lisa, you're on.
You can just go to mpbonline.org.
Okay.
Or you can call us at
1-844-874-6874.
Thank you very much.
Lisa, you almost said your cell phone number right there.
I walked in without a flyer.
Listen,
or email us. Call our main number.
Yeah, call our main number and ask for me. I got you.
Yeah, make sure y'all do that. 1-844-874-6874. Also, you can go to mpbonline.org/television, and then you should see the Mississippi Antique Showcase link there, and you can click on that. And join us in Oxford, Mississippi, May 2nd through the 3rd.
Please do. We want to see as many of you as we can see that day.
Right.
Yeah.
May 2nd through the 3rd, the Inn at Ole Miss, HGTV's most charming small town in America.
Whoop, whoop.
That's
Yes.
Oxford. And I want to thank Lisa and Angela for joining us today to let everybody know more about the Mississippi Antique Showcase this year.
And donate $1 for $1 match. Remember that.
Do it again. 3, 2, 1.
$1 for $1.
I'm Jermaine Flood, alongside my traveling partners, Java Chapman and Kamel King. And Next Stop Mississippi is brought to you by MPB listeners who are also supporters. This is radio for the community, supported by the community. It's our Spring 2025 on-air fundraising campaign. Give now at 888-372-4483 or do your part at mpbonline.org. Joining us in the studio again to tell you why it's a good time to give $1 for $1 is Lacey Alexander and Kevin Farrell.
Thanks, Jermaine. We invite you to participate in these campaigns in any amount that you think is fair and just. It might be $5, $10, or maybe $20 a month as an MPB sustainer. But if you haven't heard by now, where the heck have you been? But it's a $1 for $1 match going on, and that's courtesy of the MPB Member Matching Fund. I'm joined in the studio this morning by Lacey Alexander.
Thank you, Kevin. You've really started something here. So $1 for $1, everyone. We are in a matching period in our last final day today, and you will have your donation matched by the donation matching. What'd you say? Donation matching fund party?
The Member Matching Fund, yes.
Today is indeed the final day of the campaign, and people are rallying for their favorite public radio station right now. We're asking everyone in the MPB audience to support their communities however they can. This is your moment to fund trusted news from MPB's award-winning local journalism center and local midday shows that focus on topics that are meaningful to people all over Mississippi. Here's the thing. With only hours left in the campaign, we're still working our our way toward the goal. Call 888-372-4483, where you can also text the word GIVE to do your part, 888-372-4483, or donate at mpbonline.org and have your donation matched dollar for dollar.
It's a dollar for dollar match going on. Next Stop Mississippi is where you discover some of the best of our region, from the best parks and music to arts and unknown treasures. We've taken you to the Clarksdale for the 21st Annual Juke Joint Festival, up to Tupelo for the Elvis Festival, plus the Mississippi Makers Fest. Your support not only helps us bring you Next Stop Mississippi, but also post the podcasts in case you miss an episode. Kamel and Jermaine are locals who are enthusiastic about the market, sporting events, concerts, fairs, and festivals as you are. You support all of that with your contribution in any amount right now, but right now is a perfect time to make a contribution because your contribution is being matched dollar for dollar.
Sorry, dollar for dollar. With so much to watch on TV or on demand these days, you can't be everywhere at once. But when you're a member of MPB at $60 a year or more, you can choose the time and place to binge watch and catch up on series from Masterpiece, American Masters, and BBC crime dramas. It's PBS Passport. This is a free benefit to MPB supporters at the $5 a month or more level. We'll send you a special code and you can start watching shows that you've missed. There's so much available now on Passport. Call or text the word GIVE to 888-372-4483, 888-372-4483, or pledge at mpbonline.org and have your donation matched.
Dollar for
Dollar for dollar.
Dollar for dollar. That's right. One of the ways you can support MPB Think Radio is to make your contribution online. When you hit the Donate Now link at mpbonline.org, consider leaving a comment because we'd love to read them on the air. Dorothy from Leland says that MPB Think Radio is always enlightening and entertaining.
Aww.
And Catherine from Taylor says she listens all day for good information, especially from the midday programs.
Aww.
Thanks to Dorothy and Catherine. Their lives are better. You've done something nice for others. It takes just a few minutes. Go to mpbonline.org, where we're matching contributions dollar for dollar.
I got it that time. Thank you if you've had a chance to do your part during this on-air fundraiser. If you now know your role in keeping MPB radio and television strong for the people of Mississippi and nearby states, you know what to do. Make a contribution that suits your budget and will be matched today dollar for dollar. It's so easy. Call 888-372-4483 and thank you.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, and with my traveling partners, compadres, dollar for dollar matchers, Java Chapman, and entertainment attorney Kamel King.
Who mentioned dollar for dollar?
You.
I heard that was the MPB donor fund.
You. We're matching dollar for dollar. Listen, before
As Lacey said,
Lacey was like, I did it that time.
Yeah.
Before we get into our next segment, here's a little something what's happening around your neck of the woods in Utica, Mississippi at Utica Town Park. It's paving the path. Touch a truck. Fun run. I don't know when running is fun, but it's going to be fun for this one. Fun run and walk. This is a community celebration for autism awareness. So it is a really, really great event. You can join them in Utica for a day of fun, awareness, and inclusion at Paving the Path at that community event. And what to expect, a walk run. It's a community walk run for all ages and abilities. Touch a truck. You know you want to do it, Kamel.
Look, when you said a pavement thing, I thought the community was coming out to all help pave. Like, we need everybody to come out.
You can touch trucks and lay tar.
Workers spread this tar out on these potholes.
No tar included. But you can explore big trucks and vehicles in a sensory-friendly setting, and there will be informational booths. Again, Paving the Path, Saturday, April 5th. 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. Let's get into our next stop. Our third stop of the day takes us all the way to Belzoni. I think I said that right.
You did.
Thanks.
You did. Unless they correct you.
Right. For the 48th annual World Catfish Festival that is happening tomorrow, April 5th. And on Zoom with us to let us in on all the fishy details.
Wow. Wow. Did you write that?
I typed that too.
God.
Is President Emily Tillman.
Zing.
Emily, you here with us?
Hold on, Jermaine. We're getting her
Emily
in.
hung up after that joke. She was just like, I am out of here.
Yeah. My screen hadn't popped up either, so
She said, I'm out of here.
I'm not
Talking
able
about a
to
fishy
see
good
it as well.
time.
Right.
She said,
right.
This show we're done here. We're done.
Well, before we get connected to Emily, again, that's the 48th annual World Catfish Festival, downtown Belzoni. This is 48 years in. How amazing is that?
And they are the catfish capital of the freaking world.
I saw that. How can you be a whole capital of the world?
They feeding them catfish dog food or something.
Emily, welcome to Next Stop, Mississippi.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Doing good,
Great.
lady. Listen, I know y'all got catfish coming out of y'all's ears.
You know it. We're the cat
Yum.
of the world.
Look, last year, Emily, they came on and I asked Emily because I saw the catfish pageant, and I was like, who is crowning the winning catfish?
Right.
Like, who's putting a tiara on this catfish? And it's true, they do crown a catfish, but not like put a tiara on. Right, Emily?
Right. We crown a lovely young lady is what we do.
That's right.
Said that we were going to crown an actual catfish, but I have to have you here to do it, Jermaine.
You know it. You had asked me to do that, and I definitely want to come crown the winning catfish. But you were talking about crowning Miss Catfish, right? Who is Miss
Catfish?
I've got a photo of her. Tell everybody
Because she fries catfish the best.
The reigning Miss Catfish.
Well, we crown a young lady. It's actually a scholarship pageant. She gets a small scholarship to her college of choice, but she also represents the catfish industry for the next year.
Yeah.
And she in some events in the name of the catfish industry, and it's a very cool process. It's not affiliated with Miss Mississippi or anything like that. It's pageant, but it's pretty cool. And I know our current one, Clara Ann Yates, until tomorrow. Like, I know she got to throw out the first pitch at a Mississippi State game, and so it's kind of a cool thing.
That is cool. And what's even cooler is that it all goes down inside of a whole festival that's 48 years strong. The lineup looks crazy. Let's talk about the schedule a little bit, Emily. I mean, there's literally everything on this schedule you can think of, and starting at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah. And, we like to pack it in one day. So while you're here, you get to do a little bit of everything. Yeah, we've got Bridget Ferguson and Tim Avalon kicking us off at 9 a.m. And also our headliner this year is super exciting. He is from Macomb, Mississippi. It is Mr. Sip. And I think a lot of people
My man.
That's right. He's a Grammy Award winner now. So, we get to put that on our marketing.
Yes, ma'am.
No, he's fantastic. He also won the International Blues Challenge.
Yes, he
well.
did.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
But right before Mr. Sip, and I've got to give him a plug, is a young man, and he's not really a child, more or less. I think he just turned 14 a couple weeks ago. And that's John Clayton White, and he won the Mississippi Delta Blues Challenge this year. And let me tell you, he's, like I said, barely 14, and he'll put you in the mind of Stevie Ray Vaughan. He's amazing.
Come on now. I cannot wait for all that to pop off. You know what I'm loving the most? The mayor of Belzoni, his name is Joe Jackson.
That's a strong name right there.
I love that. I love that.
Hey, it's Joe Jackson in the building. Hey, everybody settle down. It's Joe Jackson.
I love
here.
this. And then a second thing that I love about the World Catfish Festival is if you ever loved eating catfish, there's a whole contest. There's a whole catfish eating contest. Emily, what does that look like?
Tell us about that.
You got to eat that little guy.
It looks what it looks like. I'll be honest with you. No, but it's super fun. They get 2 pounds of catfish.
Fried?
Is it it's fried, Emily?
Oh, yes.
Is it fried hard? Is it fried crispy?
Not super crispy. And whoever finishes it first. gets the grand prize, and they'll get a trophy. And this year we've got wonderful sponsors on that, and they're actually going to get a $500 cash prize.
Man,
what's the record of how many they've downed?
Well, like I said, they have to finish the 2 pounds, and it's just whoever gets done first. I want to say, I can't remember the exact time, but it's about 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
The Jackson area has won it the past 2 years, but we have a gentleman coming in from Texas to do it. And in the past, he won it, I think, 8 years in a row. So it might be a really good contest this year.
Love it.
Boss Hall coming in from Texas to clean up.
And y'all have got a whole mascot. He's a catfish that walks around. Emily, what is his name?
That is Captain Catfish to y'all now.
Captain Catfish better watch out if y'all run low on stock.
He's a dapper catfish. And you can't cook him.
No, we can't cook him.
He is big.
Catfish.
Yeah, you cannot cook that catfish. And then look, 2022, y'all made Best of Mississippi.
We sure did. We were super proud of that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, not only are they the catfish capital of the world, but they're the best of Mississippi as well. That's awesome. I love it, Emily.
And we had an article written about us that said that we might be one of the baddest, in a good way, foodie festivals in the state. And so we like to tip our cap to that as well.
I don't blame you. I mean, it's food, fun, music. I mean, we're crowning catfish. We're crowning beautiful ladies. It's an amazing event where everybody comes together. How does the city of Belzoni come out and support every single year?
Oh, man, everyone's here. And, I was talking to some of the contestants for that pageant this morning. And, the number one thing that they look forward to every year with the festival is the community.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing, you know what I mean? Because everyone from Belzoni and Humphreys County comes out, but also all over the Delta and the state, really. So you get to see, all your friends and family that maybe you don't get to see every day. And it's just... It's a big party, but it's like a big family gathering.
That's right. That's right. You can rock out to some great music from Mr. Sip, Grammy Award winning, and everything else. And I love it. Where can they get more information, Emily?
Well, I would love for them to follow us on Facebook at World Catfish Festival.
All right, y'all already heard it. If you want to see somebody eat some catfish, or you want to eat some catfish and you want to have a good time, you need to head out to the 48th Annual World Catfish Festival. Emily, thank you again for coming on with us this year.
Thank you so much, guys.
Y'all, good luck at the Catfish Festival. And listen, we want to thank you for listening to MPB Think Radio and for taking 3 minutes out of your day to help pay for another year's worth of Next Stop Mississippi as we explore upcoming events, festivals, music, and attractions across the state together. You can help by giving what you think is fair at mpbonline.org or by calling 888-372-4483. Joining us in the studio is Lacey Alexander and Kevin Farrell.
Thanks, Jermaine. Just a quick fun fact. When I started work back in the mid-'80s, the first feature story I ever did was about the World Catfish Festival.
Wow.
That's
Look
synergy.
at that.
Synergy.
Look at that.
So glad to see they're still going strong, because who doesn't love catfish? I'll tell you what. We're hoping that you can join the MPB Think Radio family today as a monthly sustainer. You'll get a host of benefits, and we'll make sure you're counted in our spring fundraising campaign. Plus, you'll have your gift matched. Lacey, are you ready?
Yes.
Dollar for dollar. Here's Lacey.
Thank you. On this final day of the on-air portion of the spring campaign, we want to say thanks if you've already done your part for MPB through the mail, online, by phone. We are going to put that money to work to bring you insights from local hosts who live in the community and local reports from seasoned journalists. Here's an update. The on-air portion of this campaign is not yet complete, and there's a big hill to climb, so we're asking you to please step in with a contribution to help us get there in the final hours of this drive. Call or text the word GIVE to 888-372-4483, 888-372-4483, or donate online at mpbonline.org to have your donation matched today.
Dollar for dollar.
Dollar for dollar.
Whether you live, wherever you live, your next stop should be somewhere in Mississippi. So every Friday at 10, and on their podcast, Kamel and Jermaine introduce you to the best, quirkiest, wildest places on Next Stop Mississippi. If you traveled with us to the National Folk Festival, the Mississippi Pickle Festival, or the Antique Showcase, help us get to the next stop by making a contribution to support local programs like Next Stop Mississippi. You'll also ensure that when you need to catch up on past episodes, podcasts will be there for you. So do your part right now, because your contribution is being doubled $1 for
$1. Did I do it right?
We got it.
Okay.
We'll put a little variety in there this time.
There are people who are making your listening experience better on MPB. I don't know if those people are me and Kevin, but we are here. They're called monthly sustainers. Sustainers give automatically month after month, year after year. That predictable source of income allows our hosts, editors, and reporters to commit to projects that will turn into amazing radio. You're investing locally, and in return, you're going to reap rewards every time you listen. If you currently give once a year, thank you. And if you'd like to switch to being a sustainer, pick an amount between $5 and $50 and call 888-372-4483 or give online at mpbonline.org. And we've said it a few times, but I'll say it again. Your donation will be matched dollar for dollar today.
That's right. A dollar for dollar match going on all day on this final day of our spring drive. You know, what is it that brought you to MPB Think Radio? Did you start listening on the recommendation of a friend or family member? Or maybe you moved from another state and intentionally searched for public radio. Whatever way you found us, welcome to MPB. You've heard us say that this is listener-supported radio devoted entirely to making you happier, healthier, and smarter about things going on in the world. So give $50, $100, maybe $200, or donate monthly, $5, $10, or $20 a month. However much you give, it's totally up to you. Take the first step at mpbonline.org by clicking the Donate Now button, and your contribution is being matched dollar for dollar.
Giving online at mpbonline.org is so easy. Consider becoming an MPB Think Radio monthly sustainer. While you're at it, leave us a comment. We may read it on air. This is from Betty in Greenville. She is hoping all of her friends will contribute today, and we hope the same. Call us 888-372-4483. Get your donation matched, and thank you so much.
This is Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. I'm Jermaine Flood, here with Java Chapman and entertainment attorney Kamel King. They're the guys I like to travel with on this show.
We be out, yeah.
Y'all be out there. I'll be out there with me. Listen, before we get into our fourth and final stop, here's what's happening around your neck of the woods next week. We're on the road to the 22nd Annual Juke Joint Festival. It's Clarksdale. It's Clarksdale, Mississippi's Juke Joint Festival. It's a half blues fest, half small town fair, and all about the Delta with a dozen day of stages, 20-plus night venues, 100-plus blues acts, racing pigs, monkeys riding dogs, herding sheep.
You love this part. You love this part.
And Big A and the All-Stars. Listen, for more information, visit our SIP events calendar. And also tune in next week. We'll be live on YouTube. We'll be live on radio. And you can catch all the monkeys riding dogs, herding sheep action you can handle.
Forget all the international blues and the great food and the city of Clarksdale. We talking about the dogs and the monkeys.
You already know. You already know what you're coming for. Listen, the fourth and final stop, it's at Beaux-Arts Gallery in Water Valley for folk art twice. It's all right. I'm going to say that again. It's in Water Valley for folk art twice. It's all right. Happening April 5th through May 31st. And on the phone and in a Zoom with us is Beaux-Arts Gallery owner Dr. Annette Tresver, photographer and artist Susie Altman, and artist Church Going Mule, a.k.a. Marshall Blevins. All three of y'all, welcome to Next Stop Mississippi.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much. Listen, I want to get into it. We've got a little bit of time. Susie, let me start with you. How excited are you about this Folk Art Twice, It's All Right event at Beaux-Arts Gallery?
I'm so overwhelmed and so grateful for Annette having thought of this over a year ago and putting Church Going Mule and I together. And the timing couldn't be better. We've done a lot of major progress recently on Margaret's Grocery, things that people said couldn't have been done, and it's taken us over 10 years to do. We got a new roof on the place this week, and we've got the erosion hole filled in the back. And to be able to highlight their message at this show of all is welcome and to carry that forward, I couldn't be more filled with pride, and I owed a huge debt of gratitude to the Shornick Family Foundation and the Dan and Mary Boone Foundation for making this all possible, in addition to our local supporters.
I love this. And through your artwork, that's amazing too, that you're able to help support this. Let's talk about that grocery store again. We've got some photos of that there. What happened? How did it and why did it need to be rebuilt? Was it just getting old, Susie?
Mother Nature taking the toll on the site after Margaret passed in 2009, and I promised her that I would look after Preacher. And long story short, he passed in 2012, and I promised I'd look after him. As you said, I'm just a photographer. I had no knowledge of how to save a folk art site, but I learned. And I reached out to anybody who had the knowledge that I needed. Over the years, we started the Mississippi Folk Art Foundation, and in 2022, we were finally able to acquire the land, which allowed us to go forward on making capital improvements.
Awesome.
In that time frame, it had decayed.
I love it. Let's get to artist Church Going Mule. Church Going Mule, you on the line. Hey, listen, your name is so cool. I want to know, before I even get to talk to you, what made you come up with that? And you love doing mules. I have the photos too.
Well, at first I want to say y'all's blues guitar impression is very good.
Who was that?
That's probably Jermaine.
No. Thanks, Marshall. What? Yeah, I want to know about the way you got the name.
I took the name after my after my grandfather's. One fought in the Navy in World War II, and he plowed with mules in Appalachia, and the other was an Appalachian Methodist minister. So it's kind of honoring where I came from, that I was so well loved, that I got to be an artist as a child, and they had to work really hard, that I got to be here.
Awesome. I love that. So when it comes down to the artwork being on display, how excited are you for this at this event?
It feels like Christmas. I'm so excited. I can't wait to be up in Water Valley with all my favorite people, and the Susie and the and Annette. And it's just the vibe is so good. The vibe is immaculate. I just can't wait.
That's good stuff. I love your boots too, Church Going Mule. I've got your
look at those
your
boots.
Profile pickup.
You
your
be
boots
walking in them
boots are hot, and I love this. Okay, let's get to Annette Tresfer, photographer and artist and owner of Beaux-Arts Gallery. Annette, I mean, you were putting this on for them and featuring these artists. How special are you? I love this.
I'm only as special as the great artists are who are coming to want to show with me. So this is my non-special special. I'm really excited. I love this two-woman folk art show, two very talented artists who Mule is very quickly developing a great reputation as an artist in the state and beyond. And Susie's photographs are amazing. I'm really excited to have Susie back, who 2 years ago, was at Beaux-Arts Gallery documenting in her photographs the life of James Meredith. And so very excited in town. We're very excited for her to be here, and lots of people want to come and see it. So she's a fabulous, in addition to all the physical work that she does on Margaret's Grocery itself and all the preservation work, she's a fabulous documentarian as a photographer and as a witness to our, our treasures and our special people here in the state of Mississippi. I couldn't be more excited. So,
love it, Annette.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, Saturday, April 5th through, they've got time, May 31st, right?
Yes.
To see all these features. At Saturday, April 5th, there's an opening reception, 6 p.m.?
Yeah, it's April 5th. So this Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m., we're celebrating. The artists are going to be there. We're going to celebrate. We're going to have a buffet with chicken wings and banana pudding.
All right.
Annette, where can they get more information?
You can get more information on our Facebook site, Beaux-Arts Gallery. You get more information on our Instagram at Beaux-Arts Gallery. And we're also in the little newspaper in the North Mississippi Herald, of course.
Love it.
She could have just performed Mozart by saying chicken wings and banana pudding.
I love it. Listen, Annette, Susie, and Church Going Mule, thank you all so much for joining us. And we've come to the end of another great trip. We want to thank you for riding shotgun and today's guest, Ryan Parker, the MPB Foundation, Emily Tillman, and the Beaux-Arts Gallery crew for joining us.
And shout out to my dad's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, Mr. Lee, happy birthday. We love you. Next Stop Mississippi is produced by you all and yours truly. For Java Chapman and Kamel King, I'm Jermaine Flood. Today's MMPs were Blake and Sahana. If you're a supporter of MPB, thank you for helping be a producer of Next Stop Mississippi on MPB Think Radio. Our Spring 2025 on-air fundraising campaign is happening now. Follow the Donate Now link at mpbonline.org or call 888-372-4483. Joining us in the studio is Lacey Alexander and Kevin Farrell.
Thanks, Jermaine. Enjoyed sitting in with you and Kamel during Next Stop Mississippi today. We're on the air to ask for your support for this program and everything you hear on MPB and what you see on MPB television. And I've got great news. If you haven't heard, you've been living under a rock, because there's a match going on right now that'll make your contribution worth double. Yes, the MPB Member Matching Fund, a group of MPB supporters working together, will match your contribution dollar for dollar.
Oh, through the valiant efforts of people in this community, the MPB Spring Fundraising Campaign is about to break the tape. We can see the finish line from here, and you're standing there to cheer us on with a pledge. There's so much more to do, and you can be the real hero today by taking 3 minutes and getting involved. All it takes is a contribution, maybe $50, $100, $1,000, or maybe more. That's how a successful campaign happens. I can tell you one thing. The faster you can help out, the better we'll look crossing that finishing line. Call us and text the word GIVE to 888-372-4483 or follow the Donate Now link at mpbonline.org. And by golly, it is a match day. Your donation will be matched dollar for dollar today. And if you've heard us talking about that a lot and you're like, why do they keep bringing that up? It's because it's a really big deal. We're going to be able to help so many people and develop so many of our already existing great programs through a matching donation. So if you have not donated yet, do it today. Do it right now. Do it now.
That's right. You know, when it's time for Gestalt Gardner, Deep South Dining, Next Stop Mississippi, or Wednesdays, The Sit Down, you can listen here on MPB Think Radio or watch the video stream on YouTube. Go to mpbonline.org and hover over the radio option, then choose YouTube live stream. You watch the shows in real time and see your radio friends doing their shows. You can be on your smartphone, laptop, or tablet. And while you're at mpbonline.org, you can make your gift to support this fundraiser. Your contribution helps make the MPB YouTube channel available to one and all.
MPB is a family of stations and services that are here to serve the state of Mississippi day in and day out. When you become an MPB supporter at $5 a month or more, we'll thank you with a member benefit that you're going to love. PBS Passport. You might think of Passport as the Netflix for public television programs, but the difference is that Passport is not necessarily a subscription. It's a complimentary benefit of MPB membership. Binge watch series or revisit documentaries from PBS and MPB's local productions. PBS Passport comes to you automatically when you support MPB at $5 a month or more. To get started, make your contribution at 888-372-4483 or pledge at mpbonline.org. And as we've said it a million times, today is a matching day where your donation will be matched dollar for dollar.
It's a dollar for dollar match going on throughout the last day of our spring drive. You know, I don't know if you realize the power that one person has to make a difference in this world. One by one, people are standing up for the local programs and podcasts found only here on MPB. People from Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, Tennessee, and beyond. They do it out of love for our shared community. They do it because they believe that being well-informed is good for society. Don't wait for someone else to step up and do it first. Don't wait another minute. Stand up for what you believe in. We want you to call, text, or go online right now. The website, it's mpbonline.org, or you can text the word GIVE to 888-372-4483, or just call directly, that same number, 888-372-4483, and your contribution is being matched. Lacey, let's do it one final time.
Dollar for dollar.
And we say thanks to everyone for their financial support throughout this spring drive time. We really do appreciate it.